Hey guys, Martin here, bringing another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and so we just finished watching the Anniversary Part 2 live stream, which was taken from the fan meetup in Japan. There's a couple of pictures here posted by someone on Twitter who was actually there, so I thought we could show those at the beginning of the video here. They did announce the 3 characters that will be releasing in Part 2. They showed their card arts. They did actually show a sneak peek of the animations as well, so I'm going to put those in right at the end. But we're going to talk about the stuff that was shown on the stream. It wasn't a huge amount of info, which is what we were expecting. The stream was a little bit longer than I thought. A lot of yapping. They had a couple of Japanese... They had a Japanese comedian duo, and then obviously Amatsu, Geppi, and the MC, whose name I can't remember. There was a lot of... free talk sections, so it's kind of annoying for the international audience, right? Because a lot of it wasn't subtitled, but it is what it is. So you can see here in this hall, got these massive banners of some of the card arts, which is pretty cool. There's quite a lot of people in the audience from what we saw, but it's definitely looks like a huge venue. So it's pretty cool. And then obviously they had this thing on the wall as well. This is really cool. This giant like wall board of like the 10-year history timeline for Dokkan, which is definitely very cool. Showing a bunch of the stuff from throughout the years across this timeline. So all the way up to the 10th anniversary. So definitely very cool. Obviously they got the question marks here because this was what was going to be revealed in the actual thing. So yeah, definitely very cool. And yeah, the most important thing, I mean, they showed the events first, right? You know, they always kind of save the best for last, right? And they get the stuff that we don't really care about or already know about out of the way first, right? So they talked about the training in the clouds thing and the fact that obviously you can get the mastery items. We now know that that can be traded in for stuff like EX skill orbs for some of the characters that got EZAs, as well as stones as well. So this is going to be a good event to farm. It's got a good link level up rate as well, so it'll be good for link leveling your characters, as well as getting these resources that you can use to get stones and some skill orbs. And then obviously they revealed this. I mentioned this yesterday after the data download, that this is going to be one of those special link level stages, and it is going to be like the worldwide celebration one, where it can be attempted 3 times every 7 days. So you can do it 3 times, then you have to wait a week to do it again. Now the worldwide celebration one, you could only use specific category characters on the team, so we don't know yet whether that is the case. Which is a bit annoying, because if you've got specific characters you want to link level and they're not on that team, so hopefully it's not a restricted one. But yeah, this will be good. Obviously extra stages to get easier link leveling done is definitely always appreciated. And then of course the main thing that we all came to the stream to see is the reveal of the part 2 characters. So we've got their LR card arts here. We got Goku and Frieza, Gogeta, big surprise, shocker, right? And then Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. So obviously Gogeta, not a surprise, we all knew about this. As we expected, they didn't obviously make any mention of the leak or anything like that, right? They didn't make any sort of like jokey comment about, you know, oh, you guys already know who this is going to be or whatever. I mean, technically I guess one of the comedian guys could have, because they didn't subtitle any of it, but probably not good PR to mention that stuff at a live event like that anyway, so they wouldn't have mentioned it at all. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was hugely predicted by like everyone, right? I did a bunch of those. I did a video going over a bunch of the roadmaps that people had submitted in the Discord. And yeah, like Gohan, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan was probably one of the only ones that was on every single roadmap in that Android/Cell Saga slot. So not really surprising that we're seeing him. The card art definitely very, very cool. And then the third one, which was, I guess, probably the biggest surprise, is we're getting a new Goku and Frieza from the Tournament of Power. But they are also going to be a reversible exchange character. So you can switch between Goku and Frieza. They did confirm that the Gogeta, of course, is going to be a Vegeta and Goku reversible exchange, that can then fuse into Gogeta for 4 turns. Well, they didn't actually say 4, but they said limited turns. Did they say 4? I think they might have actually. But yeah, basically just a very similar card archetype to the Vegito, which to be honest is what we all expected. The interesting thing about the animations and stuff, because they showed a sneak peek, I did say at the beginning, right? I'm going to put it at the end here. They showed a sneak peek of the animations, and it does seem like, as we kind of predicted, the card is going to start off as Vegeta, because the Vegito card obviously starts off as Goku. And the interesting thing about that is when you think about how the events play out in the movie, it doesn't really make a huge amount of sense, right? Because Goku's there first, fighting Janemba, then Vegeta shows up. But the card starts off as Vegeta, and one of the animations that they showed is like Goku helping Vegeta, and it kind of seems like that's the animation that's going to play like when he appears and you're able to start doing the reversible exchange. So it's kind of interesting that it's very different to the actual like in movie events. But obviously then they fuse into Gogeta, they show the fusion animation. Of the full animations and the full card details are going to be revealed in the next live stream, which they said is going to be on the 14th PST, which is either going to mean late in the evening on the 14th or early in the morning on the Saturday. It's probably going to be early the next day, because then it'll be at the same time that this one was, or around the same time, I would imagine. But yes, obviously we will be live for that. I'll do a breakdown video for that, going over all the stuff. But yeah, Goku and Frieza is kind of the big surprise one. I don't think anybody expected a second Tournament of Power LR for the anniversary headliners. I know a lot of people wanted to see Orange Piccolo. A lot of people wanted to see like a God Vegeta or some other kind of Vegeta for that rival slot. But yes, it is Goku and Frieza. Now, the animation they showed for them, which again you'll see in a moment, is seemingly like an intro. It's with Goku and Frieza talking like when Goku's recruiting Frieza for the Tournament of Power. Now, interestingly, you can see there that's the Frieza art. The Goku art is Goku in the foreground, and he has the effect kind of like the Goku and Frieza LR that we have now, where the hair is like flashing between base and Super Saiyan. No 17 shown in either of their card arts. So I wonder if 17 will be involved in either one of their active skills. Probably most likely the Goku one. But that's obviously something that we'll get to see in the future live stream. So the interesting thing is when it comes to leader skills, I mean, I'm going to make a whole other video about this, but we know that Gohan and Goku and Frieza are the Carnival LRs. Vegeta already has a Universe Survival Saga as his 220 lead. So, I mean, if Goku and Frieza just end up getting reps of Universe 7, that would be super disappointing. So it'll be interesting to see what that's going to be. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And then Gohan, it's not going to be something like Super Saiyan 2, right? But something like Miraculous Awakening, Bond of Parent and Child, hopefully something good. I mean, it could be Android/Cell Saga for all we know. I mean, let's be fair, they gave Goku Giant 8 power, so imagine if he gets power beyond Super Saiyan. That would just be crazy. That would be like the best team in the game, almost straight away. But yeah, definitely very interesting. I'm going to do a video speculating all about the leader skills for all 3 characters, so do let me know what you think they'll be down below in the comment section. But yeah, these are the 3 anniversary characters for part 2. So they showed the updated roadmap. So this is obviously with the EZAs that we've got and that have been announced, because Goku and Frieza are up there at the top for the Namek Saga. The only thing that we sort of know about is that Tech Cell Super EZA is kind of soft confirmed, because he was on that banner with Gogeta, Janemba, Buhan and Vegito. So he would fit up here in one of the Android/Cell Saga slots. But what this means is we should still have one Android/Cell Saga EZA. Then we've got a Super and a GT EZA, which of course we all assume is going to be the 7-year LRs. But it also means we have these 2 slots for the Saiyan Saga. That should hopefully be Tech, Giant 8 Vegeta and STR Kaioken Goku. So the only things that really are a surprise is one Android/Cell Saga EZA or Super EZA. But then of course the other slot that's free is the large slot for Dragon Ball Super, which, you know, this is kind of stuck to that theory that came out very early on, that all the large slots were for new characters and the small slots were for EZAs and Super EZAs. But there's no free slots for Z movies. So this would imply that this large slot basically has to be taken up by Gogeta's banner unit, which means Gogeta's banner unit has to be a Dragon Ball Super character, which doesn't really make a huge amount of sense. So his banner unit is either going to be like a Dragon Ball Super Gogeta, maybe like Veku. But who knows? His banner character, in theory, has to be a Dragon Ball Super character, which is kind of interesting. And then they showed off a cool little thing. It is only available in Japan, but they're releasing a physical, like, OST collection, which has just comes in this really cool case and has loads of discs. But yeah, pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think down below. I'm going to throw the animations here at the end because I recorded them separately while we were watching the stream. So I'm just going to throw those in here at the end. I appreciate you guys checking out the video. Do let me know what you think of the picks down below in the comments section. For me personally, not really hyped about Goku and Frieza, but definitely hyped for Gogeta and Gohan. It's funny because they at the event they said they got everyone in the audience to clap for each of the 3 characters, and whichever one got the most applause, they would show the animations. And Goku and Frieza got barely any, but then in the end, they just showed all of them anyway. Like Amatsu made a joke about like, well, I'm just going to show Gohan's one because he's the one I want you to see. And then they ended up showing all of them anyway. But let me know what you think. Are you hyped about Goku and Frieza? I think 2 Tournament of Power LRs is kind of crazy. I know I've said in the past, like, I'm not a huge fan of the Tournament of Power. Or a lot of Super, really. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think down below. And yeah, I'll play the animations here. So let me know all your thoughts down below in the comments. That's going to be it for the video after the animations. This has been the Masked Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one. Alright, let's see these.
The plants and animals that
They're showing the global ones.
Please protect them. I'm counting on you.
Gonna pay for everything you've done.
That's pretty cool.
Frieza. If I win, you've got to drop the grudge and promise to be our ally during the Tournament of Power, okay?
That's cute. But when I win, you will agree to leave me alone to do as I please.
Vegeta!
That's the intro.
Mind your own business, Kakarot.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm getting excited.
I feel like that's going to be the animation that plays when like Goku appears, and then you can start like exchanging.
I'm the Goku no Vegeta. I'm the one who's gonna take you down.